what you want to do is pelvic tilts and hold. You can hold your hands like right on your hip so you can actually feel it to make sure you're doing it. But what you want to do is squeeze your core, so suck your belly button in and then tilt forward. Doing this is going to help strengthen your low back, and it's going to help with mobility. Where this area is so hard and like restricted, so the more mobile we can make it, the better and the less pain. So pelvic tilts, standing. You could do them while you're doing the dishes. Just be careful. Try to focus on your core as well. Tight core, and then pelvic tilt. Okay? And then you could do these obviously sitting down. So while you're in a chair, sit like at the edge of your seat. And kind of weird, right? But anyways, edge of your seat. And just a little tilt. And also, laying down feels really good because your knees are bent. So you're taking pressure off your spine, right? If they were straight, look at this. It arches up. So with knees bent, you help that vertebrae. So if you're going to do pelvic thrust on the floor, knees bent, and again, you can put your hands on your hip just so you can feel it. And little thrust. It doesn't look like much, but this definitely works and helps get this area down in your spine nice and mobile. Okay, so now we'll do some on the ball real quick. Okay, so I'm sitting on a ball, and same thing, core, so tight core, and that ball might make a bunch of squeaky noise. Who cares? The ball feels really good. Okay, so pelvic thrust on your ball. And then another thing you want to do is side to side. So just left and right. Your feet, you want to put them like hip width apart. So not too far spread together, and keep your feet grounded. So nice and flat. And then, so left, 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 and then you're going to want to do the right side. So you could actually go back and forth. Like you could do left, right, or you could just do all right and then do the left. Whatever feels good. And then circles. So what? Clockwise. And again, suck in your belly button. And this is helping mobility in your hip and pelvis. The only thing is just make sure you don't fall. And then after this direction, other way. And try not to move your upper body so much. Like don't get all crazy on the upper body. Make sure your lower body is doing the work. And this feels really good too. And you can do these all the time. Okay, so those are balls. Let me show you the sleeping position. Okay, so if you must sleep on your side, see how your knees are touching? Eventually, if you're here for a long time, that's going to hurt your joints. You're going to feel achy. So put a pillow between your knees so your joints are not compressing on each other. And then you want to try to be aligned as much as you are. So I'm going to move this so you could see. This is the position you want to be in if you're sleeping on this side. Your legs can be like, they can hang down, like kind of low, or you could even bring them up really high, like fetal position. Just make sure they're aligned. Make sure they're in alignment. You don't want your legs like this, like all twisted, like Right here, although it may be comfortable and feel good at the time, you don't want this. Nope, you want this. Make sure they're aligned. Okay? If you're twisted like that, you're twisting your spine. So think of it as like if you're asleep for 5 hours or 8 hours and you're twisted like that on your side, you're twisting your spine too. So your spine is rotated for that long, so it will get tight and it will hurt. So if you have to sleep on your side, pillow between your knees and just keep them aligned together. Now for sleeping on your stomach, I use this pillow here. I do a double fold because it's really comfortable for my spine. So just like that. It may be uncomfortable and you might have to get used to it because it's not what you're used to, but it feels really good. And what it does, you can't see because I'm in this cozy bed, but it takes pressure off your low back. So pillow under your knees and it takes pressure off your spine. If you don't have that pillow, then what it does is it gives arch and that hurts your back. The big time no-no is on your tummy. Look what it's doing to my back. It's so curved right now. That is a no-no. You're squeezing your vertebrae together and they're not getting any I don't know how to say it. It's not cushioned. They get no hydration in this at all. So definitely no on your tummy. And try it under your knees. Should feel good. Okay. Hope your back gets better. And I will talk to you later.